Because you look across the gym and you see some guy lifting another weight, you start to think that you need to do the same. No. Hello and welcome to another in our series, Technique Talk, where we talk about the things that nobody wants to talk about. And today, we want to talk about 4 mistakes that you don't want to make when you just start back training or going to the gym. When you just start working out, 4 things you must avoid. The thing is, want to make sure that you are working out and you're doing it safely, avoiding injuries, avoiding all the setbacks. If you get injured today, it's going to set you back a couple of days. So 4 things you must make sure you don't do when you just start working out. Number 1 is to do it too intense. You don't want to do it in a way that you're trying to be at the same pace, at the same level as everybody else. The trainer knows that you just started. The coach knows you just started. Everybody who's been there know that you just started. So going really hard is not a wise thing, not a wise decision. You want to make sure you lower that intensity to make sure it coincides with the level of fitness that you have. So whether it is that you're just going back because you've been inspired, you want to start back working out, you want to make sure you start doing some activity. Maybe you are off season and you're just starting back in training. You want to make sure that you keep the intensity at a level that doesn't cause you to get injured. So that's number 1. Number 2, you don't want to do too much. Yeah. You don't want to be doing the same amount as everybody else who was there working out all that time. Just because you look across the gym and you see some guy lifting another weight, you start to think that you need to do the same. No. You want to make sure you reduce the amount that you're doing and you do it at a level that you can progress. See, it's not important for you to be impressive on the first day or the first week. No, you need to make sure that you're doing things safely. So the amount, don't be surprised if you're unable to do the same amount as the other person who has been there for a while. That's okay. Nobody's expecting you to, except for, you're part of a team and you're supposed to be doing some off-season training and you hadn't, but that's a different story. But you want to make sure that you're not doing as much or think that you need to be doing as much as everybody else is doing. So that's the second mistake you don't want to make. The third mistake you don't want to make when you just start working out is to ignore your body. Your body is telling you all kinds of things. It's giving you all the signals. If you're too tired, if you're fatigued. When you're fatigued, that's when you actually get injured. You don't want to be ignoring the signs. You feel a little pain there, you feel a little thing here. Don't ignore it. Listen to your body. Communicate that which you're feeling to your coach or your trainer so that the adjustments can be made. We've heard the story about pain is weakness leaving the body, but that's not applicable in this situation. You want to make sure you listen to your body. Listen to what your body is telling you. If you can manage, you manage. If you can't manage, don't push yourself to limits that's going to cause problems. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing you want to make sure mistake you don't make is to fail to stretch. You want to stretch. You don't want to avoid stretching, and stretching before you start the workout or at the start of the workout is very important. That stretching routine that you use at the start of the workout is to prevent injuries. That's by injury prevention. And then you want to stretch after the workout. So that is actually going to lead to an improvement in your flexibility. And improvement in your flexibility is going to be very important to you lasting and improving as the training program progresses. So you want to make sure that you're stretching properly, stretching at the start and stretching at the end, and make sure you have that routine well laid out, well planned out, so that you can avoid all the injuries or some of the injuries that people tend to have when they just start working out. So the 4 things, make sure you do those and you'll be fine. Thank you for joining another in our series, Technique Talk. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell so that you can be made aware when a new video hits our channel. Have a safe time at workout or the gym or wherever your feet take you. All the best.